name is Jace, and this is gonna be the intro. I've tried filming this like 3 times. This is gonna be a Nana Osaka makeup tutorial on kind of like hair, just for like her like average like look, even though she doesn't really wear like a lot of like eye makeup into the show. So if you want to go ahead and just watch it, well, watch it, I guess. And if you want to see like up close pictures and stuff like that, I will be posting on my new TikTok, which is just cyberghoul, no like letters or anything like that, .com, like the whole username, but instead of 1 M for .com, it's 2. This like look though, hold on. Very basic eye makeup. It could be done really, really simply and easily, except I messed up a lot and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face using baby lotion. I know. And e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Now Nana, I have not watched a lot of the anime, honestly, but I do plan on watching it this summer. It is currently May 29th, and my last day of school is June 2nd. No, June 3rd, I think, which you don't have to go, but I want to go because I won't be able to see a lot of my friends that day, or like, you know, ever. But I have like a whole list of animes I want to watch, and a whole list, and like Nana's on there because I started watching Nana in January. Because okay, I watched Nana back whenever I was on Netflix, and I did not understand a single thing that was going on, and then they took it off, which thank goodness they did, because you know how like you like watch a show for the first time and you like miss out on that. I don't have to experience that because I can watch it for the first time because I don't remember a lot of it. And then Nana's on that list, and I love like just how it looks. It's just very nice. So I'm going in with this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and then let me find that face sunscreen of mine. I'm gonna be using Ocean Potion Face Broad Spectrum Clear Zinc Oxide sunscreen. So that's what I'm going to prime my face, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out with my hands. Okay, so I'm gonna go and blend it out. I'm gonna put a little bit of baby lotion. I know that I have an addiction to baby lotion. It's not a good healthy one, but it's a good base. I don't know what skin type I have, but one of the biggest makeup tips that I've learned is just to prime your face, and for mine personally, just put it on. Just put on like as much as possible. Unless it like slides off, but for the most part I like keeping some tacky skin. Then I'm gonna use the Infinity Sleeping Lip Mask, and I'm gonna be putting that on just to prime my lips. I started growing out my nails. I didn't really mean to, and so it's so weird, so I have to like scoop it from like the back because I can't just like go in there with like my little like nubs, because I can, but like still. Alright, my lips have been primed, my whole face is primed. Now let's go into the base. Now, I'm going to be recreating this picture right here. It's pretty gungy. It looked like it's very like effortlessly, because this was like written at like the very early 2000s, where like the long pretty cat eyes and big giant eyeliner didn't really exist. So I'm just trying to do something that was inspired from that. So I'm going to go ahead and just start off with a little bit of this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define foundation, full coverage foundation inside F4. This was like a little too dark for me, but it is so okay because I blended out with other stuff. But I'm just gonna be putting it on my eyelids just because I'm gonna do my eyes first, and then I'm gonna remove like the extra and then go around and do their parts. Doesn't really look that bad, but I don't know. Now after that, I'm gonna be setting my eyes. I'm just gonna put it on a little bit more just to blend it around. I'm gonna be setting my eyes with the Makeup Revolution powder, but I put it in the Dermablend case because the Makeup Revolution powder, like the container that comes in, is really, really stupid, and I just love this case so much. It's so pretty. But I'm gonna be lightly setting my eyes with this, so everything can go on top. Okay, now it's time for like the actual like eyeliner. I'm gonna be doing a very small wing. Mainly just put like, you know, like the moms, and they literally just go over the top of like their eyelid, like that. But I'm gonna be putting it as close to my lash line as possible and making a very tiny wing. This was my favorite eyeliners. It's from LA Colors liquid eyeliner. It is from the dollar store. But however, it does get kind of tacky because it is so cheap. So, but like all of my eyeliners do that. So I'm gonna be going in with the Smoke Show from ColourPop, and let's do it. You just need a black setting thing to go on top, and then to do like the little outside, to kind of help smoke it out, I'm going to be using the Violet Voss Nude Sparks eyeshadow. And it looks like this. And then for like the purpley tint, because she wears a little bit of purple, I'm going to be using the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette in brights, and I'm gonna be using this color right here. Also, my mirror is like right here, so I'm gonna kind of walk you through. I'm gonna go directly on my lash line and then line it. Just in like the little thinnest line ever, because if it gets a little too chunky and a little uneven, it ain't gonna look good. Oh, there's a little bit of mess up. Also, I'm gonna make the tiniest little wing. Since I have like hooded eyes, I'm just making like literally like that big, just so it can meet up. So it creates like one like straight line kind of. Just like that. I love doing like big chunky eyeliner, but for this purpose I'm kind of mad about how big it is. But it's okay. I'm gonna smoke it out with a little bit of that smoke show stuff just to get it to be like flat and matte looking. I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. No, it's Wet n Wild brush. I got it from the dollar store. And I am just gonna be putting it on top. Oh my gosh. That might be a problem. I'm not gonna be like rubbing it. I'm just gonna be putting it on top. I'm just gonna be patting it. I'm gonna do this side too. Oh my gosh, it looks a little bad, but it's okay. I will live. Not as a punk star. She don't need to do super duper fancy makeup all the time. Dude, that's messed up. It'll be cleaned up. I went ahead and just set it with like the black eyeshadow, but to fix it, I'm gonna be going with the Nude Sparks just on top and blend it up. Now, I might need to go over again with that eyeliner because I think it's giving out on me. I think all my eyeliner is giving out on me. It looks very, very messy. But you know, it's okay. I'll live. The good part about using such a very, very trashy eyeliner, I think mine's just old, is that it like smudges and stuff. And I kind of want it to smudge. So the fact that it's like here and like here a little bit, it's okay. I'll fix it. We'll fix it. I'm going in with just the darkest purple, and I'm gonna be putting that in my crease, just on top. Now that I'm putting that in my crease, just kind of mixing it up a little bit. It's very, very like not good looking, but really tries to progress. Now I got it blended out. I just kind of put some more brown on it, and I am just gonna be redefining that like little amount with that with black eyeshadow. Yeah. Oh, I got in my eyelid. How to go in and redefine like little like white parts. I'm gonna be going with the Too Faced chocolate palette in white chocolate. Using something like a little bit lighter. Especially if you are POC doing this, just do like, take like a little bit of like your concealer. I'd recommend like a little bit lighter than your actual concealer to do this. Or just take white powder and then redefine the little center part. It's pretty punk. Putting a little bit of baby lotion on your face. And going in with your literal sleeve to take off the extra fallout. Now I'm going to be going in with a mascara curler and the Maybelline Snapscara in Rue to do my top mascara. I'm gonna be waiting to do my bottom mascara whenever like my base is done. Now the thing is those with doing like YouTube, because I've been doing YouTube since like 2016, which I got to like 150 subscribers, and I felt really, really cool about that kind of stuff. Is the fact that like you mess up a lot. So the first time I was trying to film this, I tried to film it twice, and it's the same day, so I've not done that. But my eyeshadow looked a lot better then, so I went ahead and curl it. You can't even see it. This mascara is from the dollar store too. I'm gonna put it on thick, like you can't even tell. I'm pulling up my eye just to help me be able to gauge or gauge for my mascara use. I'm just gonna be going up. I got it on my waterline, and I'm gonna be just taking it and then doing a little zigzag. can probably separate that part, but just chunky, clumpy eyeliner. For my base, I'm going to be going in with that Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation in F4. And I'm going with the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation in, this is like the second to like lightest shade, I think. And these two, the e.l.f. one is a little too light because I just like to wear like slightly like lighter foundation. And then the Makeup Revolution one's a little too dark whenever it's not blended out, so it looks pretty good there. I think it fits. It just did not look good on my skin the first time I ever tried it. But yeah, I'm just gonna put that on, which this is so cool. I love these products. I wish I went back and got their concealer, but it's okay. I will live. I have a whole list of animes I want to watch. A lot of ones I want to rewatch. I think some of the ones I plan on like watching for like the first time is like Given. What are they? Like I got like a little bit into Neon Genesis Evangelion, but you know, I'm gonna rewatch a lot too, like Magic Modica Girls. I watched it like quite a long time ago, so I don't really count that. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that on with that, and then I'm gonna go in with this thing. Blend it upwards, put that more towards like the center, and then blend it out. This is quite a lot of foundation. I usually don't use this much, but it's okay because it's for a video. This is me cool to make some TikToks with. Thanks for here. And we're gonna go and blend it out. Okay, so I'm gonna go with just a little bit of concealer, and then we're gonna like not bake, but we're gonna set it, and then put on like a little bit of blush. This is something like that, something cute. I don't know why I did like the little noise. I think there's like cat hair on me. But yeah, I remember, what's it called? My last YouTube channel sucked because I went into it wanting to make other people happy, but now I'm just like, I have so many video ideas in my head that I want to do that I know will make so many people like really, really upset, but it's okay. Not like in like a mean, like offensive way, but just some opinions that people might not like. Well, like for example, the whole Dream fandom as a whole has ruined everything. The new wave of anime fans has ruined everything. I don't mean, and if you get offended by that type of statement, then like, you probably should be, depending on what I'm gonna say. I'm working on those 2 videos. Okay. Got my face bait. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with that little bit of that Makeup Revolution powder, and I'm just gonna be setting where you would usually set. What is a little bit on my under eyes. A little bit right here. Just a little bit. And then everywhere else we'll be getting just a simple brush. That's a blush brush. I'm going with this blush right here. I mean this brush. And just kind of grazing over my skin just a little bit. For nose contour, I'm going to be going with the Complex Culture Overtime Contour Powder and Power Player. And I'm just going to be doing like a little like very like long extended U shape and then just do that out. First thing I'm going to be going with this side of this brush. This brush is, I can't even read it. And I'm gonna make a dot right here. Dot right here. I'm gonna use this like little end brush so it's a lot easier to blend it out later. I'm just gonna drag that down. If you hear birds, just ignore that. We just have a lot of birds everywhere. Now I used to contour like how like the YouTube videos would tell me how to contour. But it would not work because my nose shape is just not designed for that kind of stuff. So I just like to drag it down. Stupid birds. Like this. That looks very, very bad. We'll blend it out. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and blend this bad boy out. I love the over-exaggerated contour, but I just wonder how people like how it looks like in real life. Which I know that like on camera it doesn't really matter, but just on real life. So if you know anybody that does that kind of stuff, please just tell me and like, or give me like their TikTok at, or give me their thing, because I would love to look at that kind of stuff, because I just think it's really, really cool. Blend that bad boy out. Blend that bad boy out. See, it looks very, very much not blended out. Now I got just a little bit more blended out. I love doing this kind of stuff because I can just screw around in camera. I don't care. Well, I do, but like I care about quality. But I'm still in the phase of learning how to do quality. See, just like that. And then I'm gonna go in with that same powder. I'm gonna set around it. I'm gonna fix that right there. Trust the process. I'm gonna go in just a little bit of concealer, which I probably used like a little too much. And I probably got like redefine it like a little shape again. But it is okay. That does not look good. I get performance anxiety whenever it comes to like YouTube videos. Once it's blended out, I'll just I forget that like skin has like texture to it, so I kind of like lose my mind whenever I see like my face has texture on it, because like, dude, like social media like literally ruined like everything. That probably makes me sound like, oh my gosh, I'm so quirky. Oh my gosh, social media ruined everything. So quirky. Like it did though. Some parts of it did. For blush, I'm going to be going in with the NARS Orgasm Blush. I'm just going to put just a little bit of that on. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to be contouring my face with that powder. Just to do like the little like 3-shape thing. With a little bit more of that complex contour powder. I just need to put a little bit of glow. This is a Lisa Frank brush. I don't know which one I want to use. I think I want to use like, because like the bristles are soft, but it's not like as soft as everything else. So like, oh, just a little bit bronzer. That is too much. If you could see it on camera, that is not good. Now I'm going to be wiping off all of my bake. Just blend out the bad parts. Not the bad parts, but those are the parts that you don't really like. I'm going to go back in with that Violet Voss thing, with that Violet Voss eyeshadow, to smoke out my under eye. Not which brush to use, this little packet brush to use. I'm just gonna go in there and smoke it out just a little bit. We are a cool rock star, or a cool performer. It works. And I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of mascara because that powder, it went everywhere. And then I'm gonna go in real hard with the mascara, and I'm gonna go in pretty clumpy. For highlight, for my inner eye, I'm going to be going with the NYX Jumbo Eye Crayon in Milk. Gotta blend it out. On the top of my eye, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. The name rubbed off. It's like a pretty, like, nudish champagne color. And that's going to be going a little bit just on, like, the white parts of, like, my lid. For my actual face highlight, I'm going to be going in with the Nomad Kiss of Sun Highlighter in Balmora. I'm just gonna be using just a little bit. Oh, that smells so good. I'm just gonna use it just like a little bit. We're a rock star. We don't have time for this. Okay. I'm going to blend out that little eye part, and then I'm going to put on the Super Shock Shadow. Now, doesn't really make that much of a difference. Just adds a little bit of shimmering glam to it. Just a little bit. But it's kind of, I don't like the word trashy for this kind of stuff, but it's very punky. I mean, this is very, like, clean for it being, like, punky. For her iconic dark lip, throughout the whole show that I've watched so far, throughout the parts that I have watched, she has this like really pretty dark red color, and the color I have is from the Bare Minerals, and it is in Not Safe for Work, which is just NSFW. I'm just gonna go over my lips with that. This is a very pretty color. Probably by the time that summer comes around, not that summer comes, by the time that summer ends, I hope that my speaking skills can be better. And just my all over like video making skills. The this on 450, which I don't usually put heat in my hair, so hopefully it should be okay. I'm just gonna go in and just slowly, gosh, that feels hot. And then I'm gonna brush it out later. But I'm just trying to get rid of like my, however my hair pattern is. My hair pattern is a bit weird. I have like a cowlick. And it gives me, what's like that weird like thing where like your hair sticks up like in anime. My hair does that sometimes. It looks pretty cool, but okay. I'm just gonna go and do this. Please do not burn my hand. Please do not burn my hand. And then just ta-da! I'm gonna let that set. I'm gonna do these front pieces too. Hopefully I can get a haircut soon. I want to get like a nice shaggy mullet. Just like that. Also, I got like a new I have had like a TikTok account, but it just never posted on it, that type of stuff. And so I got like a brand new one just for like fashion and beauty and stuff, which it's the same as my Instagram. So right now it's cyberghoul.com with with 2 M's. So I got a TikTok, so hopefully that will be cute. Looks so not good right now. This whole video, all my videos have always been pretty like trash, like the process type of thing. There's a lot of people that was like, follow who you know. And it's like before my school, I'm like, how do you know? How do you know TikTok? How do you know if I know these people? Probably because like I'm following a few people already. Okay. Da, 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 da. Also, I'm still trying to work out like the things for my podcast. I mentioned doing a podcast a while ago to some of my friends, and all of us are like totally down to talk about like weird conspiracies and things like that. But once I get that figured out, we were like, oh my gosh, let's do it. And then school. And so we could not just do it. Okay. I'm gonna pull up this little top part. Part my hair in the middle, pull out to the side. But hopefully me and my friends can get started on a podcast soon and talk about just literally whatever. I straightened it. Just gonna brush this bad boy out. No, the only reason why I can Nana is because of our giant foreheads. Do you see how big our foreheads are? It does like one of these type of things. No, I hate my forehead, but she has a big, massive one, so time to embrace it, I guess. Okay. Only time to put on some accessories. I'm gonna put on a choker necklace. These like little like black cross earrings, and I have like the spiky like fingers. Okay, so ignore my weird awkward body shape, but this is basically what I got. I got the ring. I just got some Attack on Titan t-shirt. My hair looks really, really cool, but it's different. Got a big old forehead, so I think that makes me Nana. That makes it me, because their heads are massive. That's what I got. So this is what the eyes look like, and I'm gonna be posting a better video on my TikTok, which is the same as my Instagram, and they will both be in the link in the description down below. So if you went ahead and enjoyed this, which this whole thing was just a mess, subscribe! Bye!